When I was little growing up in Enid, every morning I would dart out the front door, jump off the porch, run to the end of the driveway and grab the newspaper. I'd head back in the house, roll the rubber band off and spread the paper out and just dig into the Enid News Eagle. Every day I did that. I was just fascinated with the newspaper. Well, I wanted to be in the newspaper. And I saw this whole world there, and I even at that age realized the responsibility that writers had, that they had a lot of responsibility to do these stories. Well, I'm about 10 years old, and my dad and I would go every afternoon out to the Garfield County Fairgrounds. We'd go out there because his friend was a manager and all, and I would just play while they talked. One day we go out there and I see that they're setting up for a boat show. And I look over there and I see this guy and I know he's a newspaper photographer. And I'm thinking, this is my shot. This is my shot to be in the news. So I wander by him probably about a half dozen times. I didn't really wonder, it was more like doing laps around the man. And so finally, he looks and he goes, "Hey kid." And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "You want to be in a picture with a boat?" And I go, "Me?" And he goes, "Yeah." So boom, I'm in the news. This is 1975 and I'm in the news finally. 1980, this was under the grandstands of the Garfield County Fairgrounds. 1985, out in front of those same grandstands, I covered my first PRCA rodeo of hundreds and hundreds across the country. 1995, I covered the Oklahoma City bombing. 2005, I'm the features editor of the Oklahoman with about 20 copy editors and reporters. And in 2015, I'm ending a 32-year career in newspapers. I want to thank God, and I want to thank all of you people who allowed God to use you in my life, in my personal life. I'd like to thank my mom and dad, both deceased, but they gave me the opportunities. And I'd like to thank my wife Terry, my son Cody, my daughter Keely, because they listened to me, they laughed with me, and they loved me. And professionally, Jeff Mullen and Bruce Campbell and Enid gave me my first job at Enid. And then Ed, Mike, Joe, Robbie, my editors at the Oklahoman. And I'd also like to thank E.K. Gaylord II because he brought me to the Oklahoman to cover rodeo. And that gave me the opportunity to really become a part of rodeo. I would cover 50 to 75 a year in addition to my news beat. And there's a quote that all my friends have heard me say many times, but it may make more sense now that I've told this story. There was a Major League Baseball player at the end of his career, and he still played really hard. And they said, "Why do you play hard at the end of your career?" And he said, "Because you never know who's watching you for the first time."